Alright, hello everybody. I just finished the Malwarebytes test. I restored to the snapshot of the same place that I started Malwarebytes. I just didn't show you me going into safe mode with networking. We're going to hit it off here with SuperAntispyware, and we're going to download that. So we go to SuperAntispyware.com, download in progress, and we would download the file. So I'm going to pause the video while this downloads, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're running SuperAntispyware's installer here, and that's bummer. SuperAntispyware can't even run right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, SuperAntispyware can't run in safe mode, that's why. So that's kind of a dud. If you really can't get into your system here, SuperAntispyware is not the one to remove your infection, because it cannot boot into safe mode. I mean, it cannot run in safe mode. So I'm going to show you what I try to do to get the system running. Alright, so I've now transferred my USB disk onto this, and I have access to some tools. It just disappeared again. Come on, there we go. So what I'm going to use is a tool called OTS. I'm going to tell you that you probably should not use this if you don't know what you're doing. Because let's just say it can do damage to your computer during the fixes if you do not do everything right. So I am going to be right back. I have to actually put another item on my USB disk. Alright, so I had to copy some text onto this machine. And if we go in here, I should have a new text document. And in here, I didn't want to type this stuff out, so I'm going to copy this. This is a custom scan. It checks the MD5s of certain files and whatever. And yeah, we'll just say yeah. So it'll check to make sure there aren't any patched files. So I'll click Run Scan. But I'll be right back here. Alright, so what pops up here is a log file. Now, this log file is pretty useless to my human eye just because of the nature of this program. Oldtimer makes another program that's easier to use in terms of just a log, but I use a program called OTA to process this. So it allows me to create a fix more easily for the problems. And what I have to do is go through the files one by one and pick out what is not good and remove them. So this can be a time-consuming process. I'm going to try to go through this as accurately and as quickly as I can, and I'll be right back when I'm done. Alright, so I've created a fix that am now going to punch into here. It removes many items, and we're going to see if this does an effective job at removing the malware so we can boot into normal mode. I will admit, I believe I noticed some patched files from the custom scans that I ran. And that's not good, and I would have to replace those using either a scripting method or a manual method. But I just ran the fix. And I'm not sure what it's doing. Just turned into a black screen here. But I suspect it's running the fix. And I'll be right back. Alright everybody, you'll notice here that I booted up with a blank screen, right? What's this blank screen mean, you might ask? I will tell you. I on purpose removed Explorer.exe with my fix to show you what happens if you do. So right now I'm going to find my XP disk and I'll be right back. Alright, so I put my XP disk in. What we're going to do is hit Control-Alt-Delete, Control-Insert for the VM. We're going to File, New Task, Run, Browse. And we're going to look at Computer. We're going to go under CD drive D. Open. No. Explore. It's giving me problems here. It's not going to let me run it this way, so I'll be right back. I have to get a tool. Alright, so we're going to get command prompt running here, CMD. We open this up, and now what we're going to do is we are going to type in some commands. So we're going to type expand D, because that's my CD location. I think it's I3. If it's not I, it's L. I386 / explorer.ex _ and then C Windows. And let's see what happens here. Alright, cannot open input file. Let's try that again. Currently, what I notice is this is having trouble operating from the CD, like there's some driver missing. Well, that didn't seem to work. That should have worked, and that usually would work. But you can use the same for any file that you want to restore, although it's having problems right now restoring from the CD. Yeah, hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm using this handy USB stick here, and yeah, so I used the USB stick to copy. Well, I did the same product here, procedure, and we're going to go to the computer, HP, I put it in here, Explorer.exe. We're going to copy that. If we go up here and then go to local disk C, and then go to Windows, and then right click and paste Explorer.exe, and then open. Okay, let's see if we can get my system running here. Bingo. Now we are running, and I am going to start SuperAntispyware here. We're going to install that, and this should be a lot of fun because we're now up and running. So I'm going to have to start a new video, and I'm going to have to do this a little bit later because I have to go do something else now that is not making videos. But after that, we'll be right back, and we'll have a blast going at this thing with SuperAntispyware. We're going to see what happens. My script actually, because I deleted Explorer.exe, it didn't continue to go on to remove the other stuff, but that's alright. It got it enough so that we can go ahead and use SuperAntispyware. I suspect the problem was that Explorer.exe was actually patched, and by actually replacing Explorer.exe, it worked fine. So, bye-bye guys, see you later.